Hey, what's going on, everyone out there? Look, we're about to do another PSA submission. We just got one back. I just did a video for all of you showcasing some of the cards that I just got back in. A lot of vintage, some alternate arts, a lot of great cards. And right here, we have another submission that's about to go out. I'm prepping today. And I also have some cards that I'm going to get reslabbed, fixed, and also crack one out and see if we can grab that 10. So that's what we want to do. So the first thing I want to show y'all right here is this Charizard. So we have the Charizard first edition from Expedition PSA 10. And I got this from a buddy in a trade a while back that he claimed to have got from somebody else, right? So when I looked at the slab is a little bit wonky. It's actually like opening right here. You can see it. I looked at everything, and to me, everything looks to be authentic. The card looks authentic. It looks to be a 10, like it would have been a 10. And then looking at the card up close, I don't see anything wrong with it. Also, of Expedition, if you look at the cards down here at the bottom, you should have a line. And that's one of the main indicators that show that this is authentic. So there's nothing about the card to me or the slab itself really showing me that it's a fake slab, except for the ink is a little bit blurry. It could have been better. So I don't know, right? What do y'all think? Drop a comment. Let me know. This could have been a fake slab. I have no idea. But we are going to resubmit, get it reslabbed, re-encapsulated, and see what we can get with that. The next one is the Michihiro Arita Battle Festa 2016 Pikachu. This is a tournament card. You had to get, I believe, 12 points that you could turn in to grab this card or the Mew. A very beautiful and stunning card. Very nice. What do y'all think about this one? Do y'all think I should crack it and resubmit it? To me, the centering looks great. There's no whitening. Everything about this card is stunning. And I believe they didn't do me right with this one, right? So there's no hollow scratches, no print lines, nothing wrong with this card. So we are going to resubmit this and see if we can secure the 10. I am going to crack this today and be sending this out with the next submission. And with that, we are also going to submit this one. So we have this. I pulled from Blue Sky Stream, the Rayquaza VMAX alternate art. In a 10, this is roughly about $3,000. And there are no 9s right now on eBay for this. For the Pikachu, I believe this is probably valued right around $3,500. A PSA 10 just sold for about $4,050. And right before that, they're hovering right around $6,000. So this is a pretty expensive card. I did get offered around $3,500 raw, so I would definitely cap this around $3,200 to $3,500 for a PSA 9 right now in its current state. And then going through our regular bulk submission, so that is going to be our $75 submission for these two cards right here. And then rolling into the cards that we are going to be submitting, the good stuff. So we have a Blastoise right here from base set, pretty clean card. I do have matte backs on these sleeves, so you're not going to really see how the backs look on these cards, but they are clean. I wouldn't submit them if they weren't. But as we all know, every time I tell myself not to submit vintage with more modern cards because they always grade these more harsh. That could be a good or bad thing, right? There's a lot of modern cards out there that are worth a lot of money, so it is what it is. So we have this Pikachu. I just pulled this, a very clean common card, but actually still worth like, I believe, $100, $200 if you get this in a 10. A Shining Steelix that is not first edition, but a really nice card, clean. Hopefully that 10s. And just some stuff in here y'all can look at, right? I just pulled all of these cards, every single one of them. We have a Mega Lucario EX, except for the Blastoise, right? I didn't pull this one. I did trade for that one, but I did pull the rest of these. So Mega Lucario EX, a lot of these in a 10 would be about $1 to $2 $50 cards. And then some of these could be as high as like $600, $700, like this Mewtwo right here, if it tins. So we have the Gyarados, beautiful and stunning card. The Mewtwo, one of the best Mewtwo's I've ever seen in my life. This is a really awesome looking card. But in a PSA 8 or 9, I believe it's like a $40 card, so it's nothing. But if this gets a 10, it's worth like $600. And I think it's because it's so rare to get that 10. So we have the Scizor EX. Man, that's a badass card right there. Another card that's not worth shit if it's like a PSA 8 or 9. But in a 10, this is also worth between $300 to $600. It's been pretty volatile, which is Team Rocket's handiwork. Honestly, I don't think this will 10. I think there's one or two very small specks of whitening on the back. This is kind of one of my throwaway cards to try to help my other cards get 10s. Hopefully that helps it out. We also have the Charizard that we just pulled from Evolutions. This came from a 10. The same 10 we actually pulled the Charizard from today, which was Mewtwo and Mew GX Tag Team. Love this card. Really nice. Not worth a ton of money, but Just really cool to have graded. 2 Detective Pikachus. I think these are worth like 50, 60 bucks in a tin. But I love the artwork, love the movie, Detective Pikachu, pretty cool. And then we have Misty right here. We pulled this one recently. This is from the Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolutions tin for the movie, for the Charizard promo that we opened recently on the channel. So I am going to be grading that one. We have an Espeon V alternate art. We have a Zinnia right here that we pulled. Some really stunning stuff, man. I actually have one of these graded already, so hopefully this one can 10. I think my other one's like a BGS 9.5. Then we have 2 Mew V alternate arts right here, and we have quite a few of these. Now, I open these boxes, and some would say, why would you open those boxes? And I'll tell you why, right? So when I got these boxes, I think I seen them going for like $200 to $300 for a set, maybe a set of 3, which is not bad. But I was like, okay, these promos can't really be worth shit because they come inside of the collector's box. When you get the Flareon, the Jolteon, and what is it, the Vaporeon box, right? But when you look at these 2 promos, right, 2 of them come in a box. So you get these 2 right here in a box for the Flareon box. These are like $200+ a piece in a tin. And that's both of them, right? So you're looking at possibly $400, give or take, between these 2 promos in a tin alone. That would cover more than one set of these boxes. So we opened 2 sets, right? We opened 2 sets today because you're looking at almost $200 per card in a tin. And I'm guaranteeing I think some of these are going to 10 because the promos they're in a lot better condition than they used to be back in the day in the promo boxes when it was really tough to pull these promos out. The way they seat these promos now, they come out pretty clean. And there was nothing really wrong with these cards. The centering's pretty good. Everything seems to be pretty good. So we have 2 Flareons. We have 2 Flareon VMAXs. And I see why they go for so much money, man. These fucking cards are stunning. Look at this Jolteon. This Jolteon V right here. We have 2 of these. We have 2 Jolteon VMAXs. We also have 2 of these Vaporeon VMAXs. The artwork is unmatched. Like, if these were in the booster boxes, man, these are just crazy stunning cards. Rapid Strike Vaporeon Vs. And then we have the Elisa Sparkle. We have a couple celebrations. So we have the Mew right here, the gold card. We have 2 Blastoise. I have some more Blastoise in my binder, but these are my best looking ones. We are going to submit these. I also have some Venusaurs, but I'm not going to submit these in this one because they're not worth too much. I think these are worth like 80 bucks in a tin. The Venusaurs are worth like 50 to 60. So the Blastoises made the cut. We also have a Marnie's Pride. Centering's not great on this. This probably won't 10, but another throwaway card, not worth a whole ton of money. We have the Charizard, the Venusaur, and the Mew. And I was going to submit the Erica, but my centering on that one sucks as well. So I'll go ahead and show y'all just really quickly some cards that did not make the cut for today's submission. And these are just some other hits that I just got in some packs. Volcanion EX, we have Gyarados Spirit Link, some trainers, Aggron EX, Swampert, some really cool looking stuff, man. Some of these cards are really nice, but they're not worth sending in. Dragonite, I already have one of these graded, so I decided not to send it in. Latios GX, we have Mega Houndoom EX. I might want to check that one and see what it's worth graded. I didn't check that one, actually. We have some more break cards. Shining Volcanion. Got to put my Shining set together. We have quite a few of those I've pulled. And this one did not make the cut. I mean, it has too much whitening. And I already have the Stormfront one graded. And then we have the Alakazam. I'm not sure why I didn't put this one in. I just wasn't too excited to get it graded right now. There goes the Erica I was talking about. And you can see right here, same with the Giovanni. The centering is just not great on it. So this one's bottom heavy. Definitely wouldn't grade a 10. So we're not even going to shoot that in today and save some money. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me know what your favorite card is for the submission. Do you think there's some things I shouldn't be grading? Are there some things that I should have threw into the submission that I just showed you? I really appreciate y'all tuning in. I love each and every one of you. Thanks for always showing me love and support. I'll be back soon with another video, and I'll see y'all later. Out.